Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you just saw, it is an absolute stunning of a day. I'm getting blinded, I'm facing the sun, just so you can see an absolute blinding shot of the Orbea Rallon. So what's today about? As you see in the title, it's the first day I'm really going to be testing on it in the first proper ride, because as you saw in the previous video, it snowed in Lausanne and I couldn't do anything, so I did a run and went home. Today's about suspension testing. I'm starting out on the Coil, so everything is the same as what I had on my previous bike, the Common Sal. So I'm going to start out with these settings, and then I'm going to try a different coil. I've got a slightly lighter one, 400, plus I've got the air shock. I don't know how this bike runs, so I want to test both and see how they feel. I know these tracks, I've tested it on a Common Sal, so I should know how they feel and how the bike will feel. I've had to change the rear tyre because the MSC is actually quite wide. It's 2.5, but it's more like a 2.6, and it was rubbing, so I've had to take that off, unfortunately. So I've got a Hutchinson, I've stuck that on. It's slightly thinner. I've got the MSC still on the front. I absolutely love these tyres, so I'm really gutted I can't run that. I'm hoping they're gonna bring out a 2.3 version and then I can still use that. But the bike is prepped, it's ready to go. I'm gonna get kitted up straight to the track. Let's do it. So here we are, we're gonna drop in for the first run, see how the bike is. Obviously first runs always feel a bit strange, so I think the dirt should be pretty good. It's not frozen. Well, it doesn't look frozen, so let's get into it. Oh, hey bike. Dirt is bloody lovely. One thing, this bike is a bit longer than the Common Sal. I can already feel the stability's better. Say that, but probably eat shit in a minute. Oh, the dirt is good in here today. Oh, this is frozen. So first run, just checking the track out. Make sure nothing gnarly in my way. Oh, over brake that bit. Oh, it's really frozen in there. Be interesting to compare times. The Common Sal as well. I know, different day, different conditions and all that, but so far the bike, feeling lovely. And then we stop there. Wow, I actually don't feel like I want to change anything yet. I felt mint. So there we are, the air shock's on. So I'm just going to go over the settings. The internals are the same as what was on the Common Sal. Good thing about this bike, it has flip chip, so you can steepen the head angle and slacken it. I've got on lower, so I want some more DH feel. I think it puts it out to a 64-degree head angle, which is quite slack enough for the enduro bike. So I'm just going to do the settings. So as you just seen there, that's what's good about air shocks or anything air. You can set your sags pretty easy. With the coil shocks, you don't quite know. So I'm just setting that to 30% sag. The O-ring 18mm, so that gives me 30%. So I'll be able to see that. I've got like a bottom out mark that's on my shock. I've got a little bit of tape, so I'll be able to see exactly where I'm getting on that. Let's get on up there, shred that track. The dirt today, I've said it already, but it's good. The sun is directly here. It's nice not to be in snow and give this bike a proper ride. Let's head on up. Whew. Oh, yeah. Oh. What a bike. Holy shit, that was good. What a beautiful finish. Yo. There we are, guys, at the end of another video. I really hope you've enjoyed this Coil or air shock. As you can see, I'm in a different location now. The battery died, and this is the day after, but I've still been testing. I'm absolutely blown away by this Coil shock, the SR Suntour. They both had positive and negative, but the positives of this Coil shock just blew me away. I've got a 450 spring out there in a minute, and I'm going to try a 425 just to try and help a bit with the suppleness. But the way it's feeling at the minute, the SR Suntour forks and shock is blowing me away, and the bike is riding better than I could imagine. It's so stable. It's like a mini DH bike. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell, the notifications, and give it a thumbs up. It always helps. And leave any comments below. Do you run Coil? Do you run air? You know, why do you prefer one or the other? Here we are in Portugal, lovely day. Until next time, guys, see ya.